Now, the signs of a good team, the signs of a team that's heading in the right direction, in a positive direction, a team that's evolving, developing, improving game by game, is a strong backbone, a solid defensive foundation. Juventus, Thiago Motta's Juventus, that's now 7 out of 8 clean sheets, only 1 goal conceded in this year's Serie A. Juventus won, Lazio 0. Now, this is a game where the focus is on the red card. The focus is on the red card on the 25th minute. But the one thing this game lacked, and funnily enough, a player brought this on the 55th minute. The one thing this game lacked the most was tempo. But before we get into everything, if you're new, make sure to subscribe. Make sure to hit the like. Make sure to let me know what you think in the comments. Let's get into it. Now let's look into it. Tempo. T-E-M-P-O. What does that spell? Tempo. Juventus lacked tempo today. And I feel like that's why the goal took so long to come. Tempo. When you come up against a team that's gone down to 10 men, away from home, more than happy to walk out of Turin with 1 point, setting up in a 5-4 formation, you need tempo. You need rhythm. You need to move the ball around quickly from left to right, right to left, back and forwards. Why? You probably sat wondering why. You move the ball quick, you move the opposition. The more you move the opposition, the more gaps that begin to open. And the crazy thing is about this whole game, the main talking point is the red card. But if you were to rewind 10-15 seconds before the red card, Juventus created themselves an opportunity against 10 men, against 11 men Lazio. Why? Because of tempo. Because they moved the ball quickly. Let's look into it. Juventus have the ball at the back. Now it all starts with Kalulu, who at the moment is signing of the season. Kalulu on the ball. We're talking quick football. We're talking 1-2s. We're talking players moving off the ball, attacking the space, receiving the ball in the right space. It all starts off from the back. Kalulu playing a 1-2 with Douglas Luiz, progressing the ball forwards. Thuram gets involved. Dusan Vlahovic, first time pass into the space, into Kalulu's path. We're talking 4-5 passes within a matter of 10 to 12 seconds. And Juventus were in 1-on-1, and it forces the Lazio player to take down Kalulu. That's what gave Juventus that one-man advantage. So, watching the game, the blueprint was there. Move the ball quick, and you will create chances against 11 men. Move the ball quick against 10 men, you tire them out, the gaps begin to open, you go in for the kill. But I feel like once Juventus came up against the 10 men of Lazio, they struggled because the players started to take a bit too long on the ball. So when you can keep the ball moving with 1-2 touch football, some of the players were taking 3-4 touches. When you come up against a team with 10 men, the one thing they want you to do more than anything is take long on the ball. Why? If you take long on the ball, they have more time to get back in their defensive shape. And I said at the beginning of the video, one player for me, as soon as he came off the bench, he brought tempo. He brought rhythm. He brought a form of ball progression that Juventus didn't have. And it's Fagioli. When he came off the bench, he brought ball progression from him carrying the ball, from him hurdling challenges, from him being able to play in that second phase under pressure. But most importantly, quickly, pass and move, pass and move, pass and move. Fagioli was bouncing the ball off his teammates. He was progressing the ball. He was quick and tidy. It's the Fagioli resurgence. He's had an impact this year in a variety of ways. He started games and had a positive impact. He's come off the bench and had a positive impact. He was the game changer today. When he came on, he brought that tidiness in the centre of the park. But most importantly, he brought ball retention, because with Fagioli, he doesn't always try the risky pass. He helps the team retain the ball. He moves it from left to right, right to left. You help the team retain the ball. You allow your team to sustain pressure. Sustaining pressure in the opposition half will force them into errors, will force them into mistakes. It forces the opposition to lock in and be concentrated. And the funny thing about football, when you're down to 10 men, you get tired quicker. When you get tired, there's lapses in concentration. The gaps begin to open. When you look at the goal, Once again, Juventus, tempo, quick, 1-2 passes. Vlahovic gets the ball with his back to goal. Straight away, feeds it into Cabal. Cabal doesn't take 4-5 touches before he puts the ball into the box. No, gets the ball out of his feet and puts it into the box. Lazio trying to get back into position. A scuffed clearance, Juventus secure the 3 points. Tempo, move the ball quick. Now, Juventus this season, they've shown defensive security is there. Goals are there. Total football is there. They can retain the ball. They can impose themselves. But what they need to do and what they need to master, and it will come with time. Total football, ball retention, but at a higher speed, at a higher tempo, with more rhythm. Once Juventus can get to that level, that's when they'll be playing total football to the most efficient and the most effective manner. But having said all of that, 3 points is 3 points for a team that's makeshift, for a team that's had injuries, for a team that's just reported back after international duty. Now, if you're new, make sure to subscribe, make sure to hit the like, make sure to let me know what you think in the comments. I'll catch you guys on another one.